on to you, Sagittarius. So you actually have the Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords, and then you have the Queen of Wands. So the person's still dealing with their own situation. They still dislike the fact that you, Sagittarius, left them left them so that they can actually handle their own situation on their own. Like I said, they expected you, Sagittarius, to come running, and it didn't happen. And this is them just kind of, this is them, that's my dog back there. This is them just kind of overthinking and, what's up with y'all? How come y'all not back? All that good stuff. I mean, there's nothing that they can really ultimately really do. They can't really make you, Sagittarius, do anything you don't want to. So the situation is really on them. They really have to figure it out what they're going to do for themselves, because they just really out here just really wilding and being dysfunctional, and they have this like this ideology that, after everything that they've done to you, after all the disrespect that they've shown you, you should just be okay and just accept them back. And it's really wild to see. It's really wild to kind of observe how sometimes the dysfunction goes both ways, right? Like, it doesn't, like, where the dysfunction is, it doesn't make any sense, right? Like, they want to disrespect you and get you to feel low. And then when it's time for you Sagittarius, to help them out, when you finally gain some self-worth and you don't want to help them out because those are not the quality of the people that you want to hang around, now they're kind of disappointed at the fact that you, Sagittarius, are unwilling to come help them. And it's like, but what do they think this is about? And I've talked about this before, right? The value of valuing people who has value but also values you, right? And even if you don't necessarily like a person romantically, a lot of people misconstrue or they conflate the idea that just because they don't like somebody romantically, that it means that they ought to disrespect them, just to kind of have to show them that they don't like them. And they conflate that ideology. That's number one. And number two, just because they're doing that to you doesn't even necessarily even mean that they don't like you. It probably means that they do like you. But again, this is why it is I'm so confident in the things that I say here on the channel, is because I know, because I've experienced it for such a long amount of time, right? And I knew what I was looking for such a long amount of time. I've always had, for the majority of my time, I've had older friends, right? Like, everybody that I told you that I was hanging out with was older. Like, one of them was like 19, I was 14. One of them was like in his 20s, right? Like his 20s, like 22, 23. You know what I'm saying? When I was like 14. So this is back in 2005. So like 17, 18, somewhere around there. So me hanging out with those individuals and getting the chance to actually see it. And then one of my homies was like in his 30s at the time. You feel what I'm saying? Morris Brothers was in his 30s at the time, like late 20s, early 30s at the time when I was 14. So I'm over here for real, really out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, in real life, peeping game for a long amount of time. That's why I'm so confident. And I know for a fact that what you, Sagittarius, are going through is this person really likes you. And see, this is what you've got going on, the Knight of Wands and the Sun card. This person really likes you, but the thing about it is that they are dysfunctional, and you can't have those type of people in your life because it's always going to be something, right? Like those type of people that will invite a whole bunch of people to their birthday party except for you, or invite a whole bunch of people to a party and you're the only person that didn't get invited. Like that kind of goofy nonsense, or whatever the case may be. It's like they don't even know how to play it. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even know how to play that. How a person really is supposed to play that. The whole birthday thing is that you really supposed to invite everybody or nobody at all, including the people that you don't like. Because as long as the people that you don't like really didn't do anything to you inherently wrong, you're okay. You're really supposed to invite them. Now, if they did do something to you inherently wrong, then all right, now you have justification not to because you really do have beef with them. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is it's the same concept for you Sagittarius. Whatever kind of dysfunction that they're showing you, they are the ones that is dysfunctional and they've got to go through that themselves. Whatever kind of situation that they've got going on, whatever it is, whatever kind of rigmarole that they've got in their life. On the one hand, they like you. On the other hand, they're taking it out on you. And this is why, yet again, like some of y'all gonna have to come through and get readings from me so that, you know what I mean, y'all could really kind of get put on game because it's so much that I just don't have the time to talk about here on the tube. I'm telling you, so much that I just can't talk about. And I'm being very serious. And there's so much that I ultimately can't say too, raw and uncut. That like part of the reason why is because they've got their own dysfunction going on. And whatever it is, whatever their dysfunction is, on the one hand, they like you. On the other hand, they're taking it out on you. It's okay. You all right? Trust me, right? Tie her back. Whatever kind of whatever kind of dysfunction that they're giving off is whatever it is that they've got going on. But they're giving it off to you and they're not dealing with what dysfunction they have. So it's like it becomes a weird one. And the thing for you Sagittarius is that a lot of you Sagittarius don't care because the Knight of Wands and the Sun card represents, to them, it's like, again, the sense of, this is what I mean when I say it's weird, because the sense of entitlement, after everything that they've done to you, they trying to delude themselves into thinking that you, Sagittarius, should be devoted to them, right? Like loyal to them. And it's like, why, right? Like the delusion of they can treat a person not very well and still garner some sort of like loyalty is weird. And so the situation with that is that this is what they want. They're in a place, right, in their mind or ideologically where for them, my dear Sagittarius, if you would just save them, you know, but it's like for them, but they're going to go back to doing the same dysfunctional stuff that they were. This is so stupid on their part. This is so stupid. So the Three of Pentacles here and the Four of Wands represent how you Sagittarius, you see it for what it is and you're not even around, right? Like you've already left this scenario. You saw it for what it was when it was time. For some of you Sagittarius, you may even still be in kind of communication with them and they're trying and like, you're thinking about it. I'm telling you, Sagittarius, if you go back and you help them, they're going to treat you the same exact way that they were prior to them needing the help. Because how do I know this for a fact? Because I've been through that. Help the person, help them again, help them again, help them again. Till I got fed up enough and I was like, okay, I'm not going to help the person. Person fell on hard times again. And I said, oh, no, I'm not helping you. Person reached out to me. I said, no, I'm not helping you because you don't want to be intellectually honest enough. Okay. Because you don't want to be intellectually honest enough to accept the fact that you did ask for help and you did betray me. And so the thing is that the Eight of Wands represents you're better off moving forward. The High Priestess and the Two of Wands is about how there are no shortcuts to this. If you go back, the High Priestess is confirmation. If you Sagittarius go back and you help them, they are going to do this to you again. The Two of Swords represents And you're gonna be, you Sagittarius are gonna be fed up with yourself, thinking, why did you fall for this thing? And I'm gonna call you a sucker for love. I'm gonna call you. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Let it burn. Like what did Usher say? Let it burn. What did Usher say? Gotta let it burn. Gotta let it burn. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in the drop top, cruising the streets. No, but on the real though, and Usher is a Libra. But on the real though, let this thing happen though, because this person needs to learn a lesson. And the more time you Sagittarius do your own thing and never mind about them, is the more distance that's put between the two of you. What you need is time and distance. When years go by, you lose their number. Some of you Sagittarius need to also delete their number out of your phone, or block them, or delete their number out of your phone. And if they keep texting you, just keep not saying anything and deleting the number right back. Eventually, what's going to happen is you're going to forget the number. So, gotta let it burn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Ooh, 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 ooh. You have the Hermit, 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and then you have the 9 of Cups. So to clarify the High Priestess, which is the secret or something that they don't want you to know, right? Well, yeah, they love you, but it doesn't matter though. Sometimes you will have to let go of the people whom you love. The Hermit, the 5 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. Again, you have all the options to decide to go back and help them or stay moving forward. The decision is ultimately up to you. For you Sagittarius who are continuing to move forward, good on you. For you Sagittarius who think y'all are gonna go back and help, or you wanna go back and help, good luck. And when they move the same way with you, I'll see you right back here onto the channel, watching, being upset, talking about how they're no good. The 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups for you Sagittarius also is a representation of how you need to be stubborn. You need to be focused and headstrong. The 9 of Cups, because they have a sense of entitlement to you, and the 9 of Cups also represents, but things will get better for you if you allow them to fall by the wayside. You're trading them. Your life will get better if you let them go. Your life is already better now that you've essentially let them go. The times when you're not talking to them, your life is 1,000% better. Right now, you Sagittarius are in a place right now where what you've got going on is what we call peace. Bring these people back into your life, you're going to have something called mischief and commotion. All kind of wild, goofy stuff going to happen. I'm telling you, they're going to have your life twisted all upside down. And we'd like to take a minute to just sit right here and tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. We're at 29,759 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever it is that I drop my videos. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sagittarius, so much for all the likes, the hype in the videos, and just subscribing to the channel. Thank you for all the zodiac signs that show up, show love. Really appreciate it. We talked about this before. If there was no you, there would be no me, 100%. Oh, if you want to come through and get a personal reading, the link to that is in the comment section below, called the Linktree link. Right? I would like for some of y'all to come through. Nobody's come through so far within the past few months, or I should say since November. But I get it though, right? It is Christmas, so I'm not You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna be like, what's up, XYZ? No. You know what I mean? I get it. That's it. Peace. Have a good one.